Okay, happy almost Halloween. More so just an excuse to make something that I want to make. But like, if you don't set a snap in, well, you're done. You're screwed. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can tell by the makeup on my face and the purple hair, I don't know if you can see it in this lighting. Today's video is a Halloween video. For today's video, I'm making a costume from K-Pop Demon Hunters. So K-Pop Demon Hunters is a really popular movie that came out this year, and I actually watched it before I decided and like designed this costume, and I enjoyed it. um, and they have a lot of great outfits and great costume choices. And I went with not necessarily the simplest to make, but the simple and like the grandeur of it. I went with Rumi's outfit from the final scene of the movie because it kind of gave me an excuse to make something that I've been wanting to make for a while, which was a pair of pants that looks like jeans but uses like a more comfy, stretchy material. So I was really excited about that. And I made a top to go with it. So I hope that y'all like it. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my social medias, and let's get into it. Okay, happy almost Halloween. For my Halloween costume this year, I'm going to be Rumi from Demon Hunters. So, I am Demon Hunters, if you don't know, is a very popular movie where these K-pop idols hunt demons and like their voice protects, like creates this shield that protects humanity. And it was a really popular movie. It was a really popular movie, and it came out on Netflix, and then I think Netflix released it in theaters, and it did so well. I think the movie is good. Not my favorite, not my favorite of the year, and all this stuff. But the soundtrack though, phenomenal. The songs are so good. They're so catchy. I'd heard some of them before I'd seen the movie, but I didn't know where they were, like where they were from, and I was like, oh yeah. So, um, I originally thought I was gonna do something. I thought I was gonna do Zoe, and because I really wanted to. I haven't been in that much of like a Halloween mood, if I'm gonna be honest, and I've just been doing so much stuff. And I wanted to make something that I felt like would fit into my closet, so I didn't want to do like a true costume. So originally I thought I was gonna do Zoe, and then I got to the end of the movie where Rumi is wearing this like pastel shirt and jeans, and I was like, that's what I'm gonna do because I have some stretchy fabric that looks a little like denim that I wanted to make a pair of pants out of. Because one time on like a few months ago on TikTok, I saw someone post sweatpants that look like jeans, and I love the idea of that, of like something that's like really comfortable to wear, but does look like it's more like it's not just a pair of sweatpants. So I want to do something similar, so that's why I chose this. So technically, the costume is from Demon Hunters, but it's more so just an excuse to make something that I want to make. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the shirt yet. I don't know if I want to try to find pastel fabric or if I want to use something I have. But for the pants, I will show the fabric at some point, but I'm going to alter the trousers pattern that I made for the Met Gala and make them more of a slack pattern so like they fit like my waist and hips a little bit more, but they're still loose at the feet. Um, so yeah, and I'm going to use my pattern making textbook for to alter it. So I will go over what I'm going to do for that and then make the pants. So I still want them to have back pockets and front pockets. I wanted to maybe have like a faux zipper fly, but I don't know how to do that, so I'll have to figure that part out a little bit later. But I'm going to get ready and alter the pattern, and then after I do the pants, I'll think about the shirt and what I actually want to do about that. And then yeah, I'm gonna start working on the pants and then go from there. Also, to alter the pattern, so I have the paper pattern when I like drafted with all my measurements, but I also copied it onto fabric just so it could be used more as a sloper. So I'm going to trace the sloper onto paper, and then on the paper I'll mark the adjustments that I need to make and then cut that out, and that'll be my pattern. Okay, to alter the pattern, I want to take out the darts as well. So for the back, what I'll be doing is moving the crotch line in 3/4 of an inch and up 1/4 of an inch. Bring the top of the pattern over 1/2 an inch and up 1/2 an inch. Bring this corner in 3/4 of an inch. Then after the crotch line, bring it in 1/4 of an inch. This is 3/8, not 3/4. And then I think that my pants that I made were a little short, so I'm going to extend this down an inch or two just to be safe. And then to close the dart, I will take the width of the opening and I will shift this over more. Okay, I kind of lied about taking out the darts. I think I'm gonna keep them in. Also, both of these patterns have seam allowance added in, so I'm not gonna cut seam allowance out. But to alter the front, I bring the top in 3/8 of an inch, this in 1/4 of an inch and up 1/4 of an inch, bring the crotch line up 1/4 of an inch, and then also bring the bottom under the crotch line in 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so I altered and cut out the pattern pieces. This is the fabric that I'm gonna use. So it's stretchy, 4-way stretch, but I'm gonna do it the pattern going this way. I feel like it looks denim-esque. I don't know if it looks exactly like denim, but I just wanted like the faux look of like a real pair of pants. So I'm gonna cut out the pieces and the pockets. I haven't figured out how I would do the like a faux Superfly yet, so I might cut out with some of the scraps the pieces for that, but I don't know, so I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm gonna sew the pockets and then afterwards I'll see about if I want to try to do that or not. Okay, I'm about to top stitch the pocket, and I wanted to point out, I think I've done this before, but I will use my stitch in the ditch foot to get really close to the edge. And then since it's gonna be like a faux denim, I wanna do that second stitch. So I'm gonna use my normal foot and use just like part of the foot to line up the distance and do that top stitching to get that effect. Okay, I found some references for how to do a faux zip fly, and pretty much what people do is they have like the zip fly shape cut out of their pants pattern. They sew that, and then they just like stitch it closed and do the top stitching. So I did not cut that out, so I'm going to attach mine. So I just serged the outside edge, so I'm going to sew it right sides together, press it, and well, then I'll serge the whole thing and then press it out and do that for both. So then I can sew, and I'll sew like here around. And then what I'm going to try to do to hopefully attach a waistband is stop like an inch or half an inch above, because I feel like what I'm thinking, I don't know fully if this is right, is when you sew all the way up, it's like fully closed, but it's still like you can press it one way, do the top stitching, give that effect. I'm hoping if I don't sew all the way up, it'll keep that opening a little bit where I'd be able to attach a waistband to both parts and add like a button or like a snap or something to close it, because I feel like that would really give the effect more so of looking like jeans if it had a waistband that can be like open and closed. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to see if that works. If not, it's fine if I just fully close it with a waistband, but yeah, so I'm going to see about that, and then I will sew the pants together. Okay, I feel like this lighting is really good. I have the outer seams of the pants pinned together, so I'm gonna sew those, and then I'm gonna hand baste the inseam, so that way I can see how the pants fit, and then I can serge the outside and press down. So jeans, good jeans do, I think it's a flat felled seam. Most commercial jeans that you're gonna buy do not do a real one, but they'll do a fake one. I think it entails I don't remember if it entails one or two seams. I'm just gonna do one seam for mine, which I've done in the past when I altered a pair of pants, but yeah, I really don't want to do two. I don't know why I'm whispering. I really don't want to do two, and I feel like I've done so much nice stitching everywhere that I'm like, I can give myself this. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm gonna sew the outsides on the machine, and then I'm gonna hand baste because it'll be easier to seam rip apart, because I think it'll be easier if I can split the middle to do the like faux flat felled seam instead of if I have that. So yeah, and then from there I'll do the waistband, and I'll do either a button or a snap. I feel like I should do a snap, but like snaps are just risky sometimes. I might have a plastic snap that I think would actually, that's black, that would maybe go well. But like if you don't set a snap in well, you're done. You're screwed, and it's like hard to get out without actually cutting the fabric, so that's why I'd prefer to do a button or something else. But the way I'm holding up my phone is like making a beam of light, and Lola's playing with it, and that's kind of funny. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll do the waistband. Also, I don't know if I said, but the faux zipper fly I think worked out well, so I'm hoping that it does look good with the waistband, and then it will give that effect, because most times when you see it like a fake zipper fly, there's just like a seamless waistband, and I wanted it to look like, oh, these are pants that you'd unbutton. Which, speaking of that part as well, I did top stitch the zipper fly like at like the closest part, so it won't like open any, but I did still just keep that little bit at the top open. Okay, I had to take in the both the inner and the outer seams of the pants, but for the waistband, I so there's like a correct way to do a waistband on some like a jean that I don't exactly know how to do. It's like you sew one side and then you flip it and you fold the other side. I'm not doing that. The way I've done the cheat way I've done before is I will fold up both bottom seams and then just kind of like put it on top of the pant. I'm also not doing that. I'm just gonna do the way that you would do like a standard waistband. So I'm sewing it right sides together and then I'm gonna fold it up. But what I will do is I will iron down the seam allowance and then I will top stitch that. I don't know if you technically are supposed to stitch under or over. I don't know. There will be some top stitching and then I will add something as the closure and I will hem the pants. Okay, I finished the pants and I didn't add a closure, like a button or anything, to the waistband because I didn't really want to, but I also was like, functionally, it's not gonna do anything, so I just sewed it across. So I'm gonna start on the shirt. So for the shirt, I'm just gonna do a plain shirt with butterfly sleeves, which is like, my favorite. But I just figured that I don't know. With the fabric I have, I was like, I don't know if I want to just do like a plain t-shirt esque and hers is a crop top, and I don't know if I want mine to be a crop top. And I just thought I love butterfly sleeves, and I don't know. I thought it would still fit the vibe. So this is the fabric I have that I actually got from Michaels, but it's not the same because hers is like less tie-dye-y, but obviously it would be hard to get something very similar to hers, but I think it really matches, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to get ready and make the pattern. I'm going to use a tank top pattern that I've used before a lot, but it's old, so it's not the same size. So I'm going to alter it to, or like adjust the pattern to be my size, and then I'll drop the sleeve, and then I'll start cutting out the pieces and sew. Okay, to finish the shirt, I did a binding where I sewed it. I cut out a strip, sewed it together, and then I flipped it. I sewed it to the wrong side, flipped it over twice, and top stitched it on the right side. And then I just did a rolled hem for the sleeves and the bottom. That was a time for the sleeves because they're essentially a half circle, but you know, I did it. I did actually do it, and I was kind of proud of myself. But what I wanted to say is if you did want to do this costume without actually making everything like I did, I think you could very easily just find a pair of jeans in your closet and just a lighter shirt. And then if you can dye your hair purple, which you might be able to see, I tried some like twist in purple dye. Black hair does not take dye well, as you tell, and this is temporary. But or like get a wig or dye extensions to be purple and then like put that into your hair. And then I'm also gonna do some like demon marks because she has them at the end, like she like shows them at the end. So I feel like that's a very easy, quick version of this costume if you wanted to do that. And if you don't want to buy something or if you're not able to find stuff, because I know that like some places are selling out of their costumes. So yeah, that's the easy version of this whole video if that's what you want to do for Halloween. Thanks for watching. I really hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on my social medias. I like how this turned out. I think what's funny about this is even though it's like a more easy costume out of some of their outfits in the movie, I feel like this is easy in a lot of ways if you wanted a last minute costume. So I think there's kind of that fun aspect of it. But if you made it this far, comment down below what you're going to be for Halloween and let me know what you want to see next time. Until next time, bye guys.